WeVideo is a great online video editing platform we have access to now in TLDSB, but it will also give you the option to only record audio, so you can use that in other things. So let's take a look here. I'm going to get to the WeVideo.com page. I'm going to make sure I click on Log In, not Sign Up, because we already have accounts. And I don't need to type an email. I need to log in with Google. And when I'm in here, I could start creating a new video or a new recording, but what I actually can choose really quick here is this new podcast option. Essentially, it's an audio-only option using the narration feature. So with that in, I'll leave it in my project folder, and I'm going to go ahead and record in 3, 2, and 1. So from here, once it starts going, it's going to count down for me, and I can see that going. It lets me know with the flashing dot that it is in fact recording, and I can say whatever I need to say, whether I'm giving instructions or singing a song or explaining something. Then once I'm done that recording, that audio piece, I'm going to go ahead and say stop. And if I wanted to listen to it, I can do that, of course. I can record again, or I can just save it. Now with that saved, it drops down onto my timeline here in the voiceover section. So effectively it's the same as if I'd come up and chose my narration option when I'm actually making videos. But rather than dropping any kind of video content down into here, I'm going to go ahead and say finish. Podcast 38, sure, I'll call it audio for slides, because that's where I'm going to end up putting that. And I want to make sure under my destinations option here that I do click Drive. That little triangle is the Google Drive logo. And from there, I want to make sure I click Export. It will capture that audio file for me. It's being queued up, and it will land over in Google Drive for me. Now, anytime you create anything from WeVideo in Google Drive, it lands in a folder called WeVideo. So if I come over to Drive right now, and I come back here, I'm just going to go to that WeVideo folder. And as I find it here, I can open up WeVideo. I've got lots of other stuff in here, but there, instead of the MP4 videos I usually get, I have an MP3 file now sitting there. So if I wanted to go ahead and create for myself a new slides presentation, I'll just do that right now. Here I'm going to insert my audio. So on the slide I choose Insert. I come to Audio, and it will be the most recent file, so I can wait. Oh, there it is right there. Perfect. Click on that guy, say Select, and it drops down into the corner here. So I can make that bigger if I want to. I can even hide the icon if I want when I'm presenting, but right now I'm just going to leave it the way it is. And I will say Present. My slide is there, and when I'm ready, I come over to this icon and I can choose the play button to actually hear that audio. Of course, the other option when I am inserting any kind of audio object into Google Slides, I can say, you know what, I want you to stop as soon as the slide changes, or maybe I want you to keep going when I go to the next slide. I might want you to start automatically. That's fine. And I might want you to loop the audio if this was some kind of soundtrack or background music, but in this case it's just instructions, so looping, that's not a good idea. I can even hide the icon when presenting, which is fine if it's running automatically. If it works on click, that could be more of a problem. So with that inserted into my slide, I can go back and I can make as many audio recordings as I need to, export them, and then bring them into Google Slides. So that's a good way to use WeVideo for more than just video recording and editing.